Let's get into it, man. Tricking gone wrong. It looked like allegedly.
They were running back and forth in my front yard, trying to figure out how they could penetrate or try to make the arrangements to get inside my house.
Arthur Jones describes the moment as terrifying when several guys tried to break into his home.
I had invited a lady friend to come to my residence and spend some time with me, and we were listening to music, watching videos, and having a few drinks.
But he says that woman and another were plotting to rob him the whole time. Watch as the women go in and out of the home over and over. Then at least 3 men arrive at the door. One woman walks out. She then tells them to go away.
I was getting alerts from my phone that they were going in at my door, and I realized that they was trying to rob me.
The 2 women were arrested, but the men are still on the run.
The subjects had fled prior to the officers' arrival, and they canvassed the area and were able to locate 2 females that were involved, and they arrested them. They are not cooperating.
They were running back and forth in my front yard, trying to figure out how they could penetrate or try to make the arrangements to get inside my house.
Arthur Jones describes the moment as terrifying.
All right, man. So he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? I heard Coach Greg Adams say this before. He said, if you ninjas tricking, you don't never need more than one. You never need more than one woman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't into that game. I feel like it's an old ninjas game, right? And my thing about it is this. Look at yourself, bro. You know, what did you think? Like, you thought she was fucking with you for what? You know, how much money was you giving her? You know what I'm saying? And then my number one thing is these women say, oh, these passport bros, they go abroad and they get robbed. Y'all robbing ninjas right in America. I done seen this happen multiple times. I know this shit didn't happen. A lot of times they do this because the man is not going to call the police out of embarrassment, and out of the form of prostitution. This dude didn't care. He called the police. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with women like this, they did not cooperate, didn't snitch on the Pookies and Ray Rays. It probably was they played to set it up. And what did he expect? These young women, tattoo on the neck. I don't know if this is a tattoo on the face, another tattoo on the face. What did you expect, bro? What did you expect? Them to be nice? They were going to rob you. If they were smart, they probably would have drugged you first, then robbed you. But they not. Short bus ain't smart. They ain't smart. Most likely they should have just drugged you, and they weren't even smart enough to do that, bro. They wasn't even smart enough to drug this guy. Am I lying? They should have drugged him and then hit the lick. Or spent a couple times over there with him. They so broke, man. These women be so broke. These Pookies be so broke. Spend a little time with over there, see how you move, how everything, where the cameras and shit at, then hit the lick. They dumb. But these are the stories that's starting to get out now about tricking. A lot of these dudes be getting robbed at the hotel room. You never parlay at the crib. If y'all join the Patreon to watch the Free Game 89 channel, what do I always say? You got to watch who you let in your crib. You got to background check these motherfuckers, bro. Y'all be thinking, oh, I met her on social media, or I met her, she can come straight to the crib. No, you got to background check their phone numbers, get their real names, do criminal. These women are criminals. And even the women that's not even in like Otis or not even in the system, because they get slaps on the wrist. You know why they ain't tell on Pookie? because they know they can use their tears and cry to get out the system. They know they're gonna be lenient on a woman. They know they gonna get the program, a good behavior, or get a second chance. He, in my opinion, allegedly he was tricking and it went left. You never trick at the crib, bro. I don't get that. Y'all be, or just even a woman that you just talking to, and y'all kicking it. You earn the right to come to your crib. Most women, if they fuck with you, they invite you to their crib first because they feel more comfortable. They feel more comfortable at their crib. They know where the phone is. They know it ain't no cameras. They know it's safe and secure. Most women don't want to come to your crib, especially at nighttime. Especially any women with sense. Especially if you ain't built that boundary of trust. So if he was gonna do this, he should have did this shit. He should have did this shit at a hotel. But I seen dudes get robbed at a motel. But a hotel would be a little bit different. You're going inside. But I continue to tell y'all, man. These are the trick stories that they don't tell y'all, man. And it's the same women when these dudes go overseas, and they be like, oh, you see, y'all getting robbed. They rob you right over here. This is why I did the story. They rob you right here. These niggas telling y'all the trick, man. Come on, man. You got a background check, bro. And be honest with yourself. Look at old buddy, bro. Like, come on. Who really trying to give him some? Who really trying to look, most women most women want to get theirs. They don't want ugly Johns and shit like that. He gotta pay to play. And that come with a price. And sometimes that price can be your life. Keep telling y'all that shit, man. Going on camera wasn't a good idea. It wasn't, but he don't care. It's so many more of these cases that y'all don't hear about because men are scared to go on camera and tell the truth. It's so many stories where these dudes get robbed and they just take their loss and leave. He said, like how my boy worded prostitution. Now, sir, you too old not to know what they didn't want for you. Yeah, facts. First 48, the last trick. It's crazy, bro. He said, I'm glad he okay, but OG, come on now. You know that back door was coming. Yeah. It's crazy, man. But hey, man, let me know what y'all think. Check out the Real 101 playlist. Hit the link trees, the first link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Peace.